Some of you noticed that I took time off from the desk after coming back from maternity leave, and that's because I reached a point where I could no longer handle some postpartum complications while being a working mom. Truthfully, it was tough for a while, and in a time where I could have just fallen through the cracks, you didn't let me.
Y'all were there for me, and now I want to be there for you. You know, as parents, we often think to ourselves, my kids are healthy. That's all that matters. But after having my second baby, I'm learning my own well-being matters too. In an effort to reach others who might be struggling, I shared part of my postpartum journey with you. Then you did, sending in hundreds of messages. I didn't feel seen and couldn't understand what I was experiencing. Keep talking about this. You will help so many more mothers. I suffered for months on my own, trying to drown out PPD and PTSD with alcohol, and fantasized about not being here anymore. Thank you for sharing. I kept it to myself because I didn't want to seem ungrateful for this beautiful little life I created. So many new parents are suffering alone, or maybe don't even know what's happening to them. This shouldn't be shameful. Your messages told me there has to be more awareness about what new parents go through. So as promised, I took your questions and concerns to an expert in perinatal mood disorder. Together, we can open the door to a bigger, important conversation.
It's just a huge developmental leap to go from a space of not having children to now caring for something so small and tiny and vulnerable.
Elaine Cavazos with Reproductive Psychiatry and Counseling says it can happen to any new mom or parent.
Partners can experience perinatal mood and anxiety disorders, people who have experienced a miscarriage or maybe a late-term pregnancy loss, and adoptive parents.
Perinatal mood disorder includes postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety. Moms can experience this during pregnancy, up to a year after birth and beyond. What's the difference between just having baby blues versus a perinatal mood disorder?
Weepiness, constantly looking out for a threat. I can't shut the worry off after 3 or 4 weeks.
If you're having those big thoughts or feelings a month after birth, it could be postpartum anxiety.
When they're having really scary thoughts about things that could happen to themselves, their baby, their partner, people that they love in their life, and those thoughts can sometimes become very relentless. When you're changing your behavior because you're having that intrusive thought.
Or postpartum depression.
A shining light that is just on you all the time, where you think everybody, including yourself, can see all your faults. The thoughts of self-worth are very negative.
I was one of those people who thought no one could help, and to that, Cavazos says,
when a baby is exposed to a parent who has a really significant mental health issue, there are possibilities that there are negative outcomes for that baby.
So what can new parents do to ensure they're ready for baby and the changes that come along with that sweet bundle of joy?
Establishing a plan for your mental health is just as important as coming up with your childbirth plan, your plan for feeding your child, your setting up of the nursery.
Cavazos stresses we have to take care of ourselves before we take care of our loved ones. And it starts with us having these conversations, right? With our employers, our friends, and our families. Hey, guys. And we have put together a list of where you can seek help at low cost or for free. As always, you can talk to a doctor or a counselor about what you're experiencing. Please go to KXAN.com to learn more. The state health department says mental health disorders are one of the leading causes of pregnancy-related deaths here in Texas, and there are resources out there.
I'm grateful that we're able to provide something that we didn't have.
Nakinia Wilson is the co-owner of The Village Place, a home for pregnant women that will soon house a therapist and a psychiatrist to help with postpartum depression and anxiety. Wilson says they're working on getting grants to provide mental health services at low or no cost, which she believes will impact access. It's a key goal for the state as well. The Health and Human Services Commission recently updated its 5-year plan to combat postpartum depression and other maternal mental health conditions by 2025. This plan will tackle maternal depression by improving access to screening treatment and support services. And that support, let me tell y'all, is paramount. So just knowing that people are out there for you, I think can make all the difference.
And as we saw in your story, so many people are going through this, all those messages you receive. So Britt, Thank you so much for sharing this part of yourself with all of us.
Thank you very much. It's not easy sometimes, but we have to talk about it. We have to make this an okay thing to talk about.
People are probably wondering, but how are you doing now?
You know, I'm good. It's been a process. It takes time to heal, I think, and there are some days that are maybe worse than others, but that's also a great point that we should stress to people. You know, it's never permanent. There is a way out of the darkness. There is light at the end of the tunnel, as they say. And right now, life is great. You know, there's so many things to be grateful for. So thanks for asking, but great to be here with everybody. And, you know, we'll keep the conversation going. We have another story coming up on high-risk pregnancies and why those moms are more at risk for a perinatal mood disorder. So much more to discuss on the topic later on.